Step 7 for the easiest beginner method will be fixing the location of the corners in this last layer. So the first thing you want to do is check if corners are solved. So how you do that is you check each side and you see if they match. So here we see red, red, blue, blue, orange, orange, and green, green. So that means that if we turn the top, eventually they will all be in the right spot. So here we see all the corners are in the right spot. So if you have matching colors on each side for the corners, that means that your corners are solved and this step would be complete and you can move on to the final step. So remember, for this step we'll be focused on corners and we are not focused on these edges. So now we're going to learn the moves to fix corners. The cases for this step to find the front of the cube are really easy for this step, but the move is a little bit long. But don't worry, I'll be breaking it down. It has a nice pattern, so it's easy to remember. So first I'm going to give you 2 tips about the pattern and then I will show you the moves. So for the pattern, for the sides that we'll be turning, will be right, front, right, back, back. Then again, right, front, right, back, back. And then after that, you'll turn the right side 2 times. And the direction for those turns will be to me, to me, to me, back, back. Then away, away, to me, back, back. And then the right side 2 times. So moving on to do the moves, remember the pattern is right, front, right, back, back, right, front, right, back, back. Then right side twice. And now I'm going to do the moves while telling the direction. So the directions are to me, to me, to me, then back, back. Then away, away, to me, back, back. Then the right side 2 times. And the actual names for these moves are R prime, F, R prime, B2. R, F prime, R prime, B2, R2. But in case you don't like that way, again, it is right, front, right, back, back, right, front, right, back, back. Then the right side twice. And the directions are to me, to me, to me, back, back. Away, away, to me, back, back, right, right. So for a little side note, if you like cute little sayings, there is a saying that some use to help them remember the moves, but some think it's kind of confusing. So I'm going to share it and explain it, but if you think it's going to confuse you, then go ahead and just skip to the part where I explain the different cases. So the cute saying that I've heard is run to me, fast, run to me, back, back. Run away, fast, run to me, back, back, and then right, right. So how it works is the R in run means the right side, and to me or away tells the direction for which way to turn it. And the F in fast stands for the front face, and the direction that you turn the front face will always follow the direction from the move before it. So it follows exactly what I was saying from before, where we have to me, to me, to me, back, back, away, away, to me, back, back, right, right. So I'm teaching these exact same moves, but by memorizing the pattern instead of the saying. But if you like cute little sayings, then you can just use that while you learn how to do this step with me. And just like before, we can't do these moves from anywhere. We have to learn which case we have and which side to look at to find our front. So what you're going to do for this entire step is first check if you have fixed corners. And if not, figure out which case you have, and then do the moves. Then you check if your corners are fixed, and if they're not, you just keep repeating it until you have fixed corners. And for this step, it should only take a maximum of 2 tries to get fixed corners. So the first thing you want to do is check if you have a pair of taillights. So what that means is you check each side of the cube and see if you have 2 matching corners. So if you do, these will be the back of the cube since they're taillights. But if you check each side, and you don't have any matching corners on the sides, that means you do not have taillights. So that is the easiest case where it doesn't matter which side is the front, you can start from anywhere. So let's just choose this side for our front, and remember it's right, front, right, back, back. Right, front, right, back, back. Then the right side twice. And the direction is going to be to me, to me, to me, back, back. Away, away, to me, back, back, right, right. Now we check if we have taillights. So we see they're not matching, not matching, not matching. These ones are matching. So these are going to be our taillights. So the first thing I like to do is match up the taillights with the same color side, because it's just much easier to see that this is the back of the cube. So now with your taillights in the back, we're looking at the opposite side, which is our front. We are ready to do the moves. So remember, it's right front, right back, back, right front, right back, back. Then right side twice. And the directions are to me, to me, to me, back, back. Away, away, to me, back, back, right, right. So the next thing we're going to do is check if we have taillights. But if you notice, each side of the cube has taillights. So if you remember what I said from before, if each side has matching corners, or in other words, you have taillights on each side, that means that you just have to turn the top and eventually all your corners will be in the correct spot. So we turn the top and now we see all the corners are in the correct spot. So once you have corners all in the correct spot, that means that step 7 is complete. Really quick, I just want to show a special case of taillights. When you're looking for taillights, if you find them but you have a matching edge in the middle and it confuses you, don't worry, remember, we're not focused on edges, just corners, so it's just the regular taillight case. So you would match this to the same color right here, put it in the back, and then do the moves. So once your cube looks like this, where you have all corners in the correct spot, that means that step 7 is complete. So congratulations, you only have one more step left to solve the entire cube. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video where we learn the final step.